Hello, guys. Welcome back to Tales of Olympus. And news is that I am officially on summer vacation. So, yay, wonderful. So, today we're gonna talk about Poseidon. Yes, the god of the sea, Poseidon. Since the last which episode was it? Oh, the one with Poseidon and Hades. It got a great number of downloads. So we're gonna do another part of Poseidon. So for those who like Poseidon, this episode is for you. And if you don't like Poseidon or just not too much, then it's fine either because next episode we're gonna be diving into even more exciting stuff. So let's just say one thing. I am great. Yeah, I'm so great right now. I'm feeling so great, but I haven't uploaded yet while I'm recording. I cannot upload. So, anyways, check out our subreddit r/Tales of Olympus Club and my YouTube channel named Tales of Olympus. No, it's not named Tales of Olympus. It's named Ariel I Gao. Gao is Gou. Be careful of that. You might get it wrong or something. Most people get it wrong sometimes. So, anyways, let's begin this story. Long ago, when the world was young and the gods ruled from Mount Olympus, one mighty god looked across the endless blue seas and felt something strange. Not power, not rage, but loneliness. His name was Poseidon, the god of the seas, storms, and earthquakes. Brother of Zeus, Lord of oceans. But even with tridents and temples, something was missing. He sat on his coral throne in his golden underwater palace, deep beneath the waves, surrounded by mermaids, dolphins, and sea spirits, but none could reach his heart. So, at this part of the episode, you'll be wondering why this story has to do with Poseidon. I know you know that it's about Poseidon, but which story about Poseidon is it? It's the story of Amphitrite and Poseidon, and how Poseidon got Amphitrite as his wife. So none could reach his heart until one day he saw her. Her name was Amphitrite, one of the 15 Nereids, daughters of Nereus, the old man of the sea. She danced with dolphins, her laughter like seashell bells. She didn't chase power or glory, just freedom. And in that moment, Poseidon knew that she would be his queen. But Amphitrite had no interest of being queen of anything. And when Poseidon approached her, the 100th time, she vanished across the sea. And so begins the tale of love, pride, escape, and the god who would do anything to win the heart of the sea's most elusive maiden. Let the story begin. Poseidon, the god of the seas, was not used to being told no. But Amphitrite, graceful, free, and wild like the waves themselves, had fled. She dove deep into the ocean, far beyond the edge of the known world, to hide among the faraway islands of the Atlantic. And so the chase began. Poseidon thought, "She cannot escape me. I will find her. I must." He sent sea creatures across the oceans to search. He stirred the waves to hear her name echo in the tides. He even summoned sea monsters to guard her path, hoping she'd return for safety. But nothing worked. Amphitrite was clever, and she didn't want to be caught. She wanted to be chosen, not claimed. Far away, Amphitrite stayed hidden among her sisters. She wasn't afraid. No, she wasn't angry, just afraid. "I'm not ready to be queen. What if he wants to rule me, not love me? The ocean whispered back, but gave no answer. Now enter a most unexpected hero, a dolphin. Not just any dolphin, a clever, kind-hearted creature named Delphinus. He had watched Poseidon's growing frustration and Amphitrite's grow gentle spirit. If nothing can bring them together, then I will, Delphinus said in a bright voice. So with a brave heart and a flip of his fin, he swam into the deepest, wildest currents to find the sea's lost queen. And just right now, let's take a short little break. Actually, no, we don't take a break. Like, what a minute are we into? Let me check. We're only 5 minutes into the story, so we're gonna make it even better. So, through stormy currents and coral caves, Delphinus the dolphin swam with purpose. He wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but he had the biggest heart, and sometimes that's what matters most. At last, he found her. Amphitrite sat on a sunlit rock near the edge of the world, her fingers trailing through the sea foam. When she saw the dolphin, she smiled. Oh, Delphinus, I've missed you. What brings you here? Delphinus chirped, did a spin, and then spoke in the way dolphins do, not with words, but with feelings, bubbles, and echoes of memory. He showed her Poseidon, not the angry god others feared, but the lonely one. The one who looked at her not as a prize, but as a piece of his heart he never had before. He doesn't want to rule you, Amphitrite. He wants to walk beside you. You would not be a prisoner. You would be his queen, Delphinus said. Amphitrite turned her face to the sea. She didn't answer right away. Her heart was still unsure, but maybe something in her stirred. Maybe, just maybe, it was time to listen. Then take me to him, Delphinus. But I go with my head held high, not as a girl who ran, but as a goddess who chooses. Okay, so I need to do a little commercial break. I mean, I'm not running an ad for anything, but I just want to say thank you to my classmates and all of you. Yes, if you're listening right now, thank you for everything you've given me, the joys, the laughter for the past 2 years. And I think we'll meet someday in the future again. And I just want to say thank you. Yeah. Thank you, 408. Okay, let's continue the story. From the edge of the world, Amphitrite swam home, not as a runaway, not as a captured bride, but as a goddess who made her choice. At her side, Delphinus glided gracefully, spinning with joy. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. Poseidon sat on his throne of coral and pearls, watching the waters ripple. He had almost given up. But then a light shimmered through the sea, a presence. He stood. There she was, Amphitrite, glowing like the moonlight on water, calm, strong, and beautiful. You came, Poseidon said, unbelieving. I came by my own will, not because I was chased, not because I was afraid, but because I choose this. I choose you. And the ocean itself seemed to cheer. The sea creatures danced, the waves sang. And there in that palace of wonders, Poseidon reached out his hand. Then let us rule together, Amphitrite, as equals. She placed her hand in his, and so the queen of the sea was crowned. But before the celebration began, Poseidon turned to the dolphin who had done what no god could. You brought her to me. You asked for nothing. Well, what do you wish for, Delphinus? The dolphin chirped, flipping in delight. He didn't ask for power, treasure, or a kingdom. He simply said, "Let me swim the skies." And so Poseidon raised his trident, and with a flash of magic, Delphinus became a constellation. Even now, you can look into the night sky and see the dolphin shining among the stars. And a reminder that kindness and courage can change the whole entire world. Okay, just here I'll say a little thing to all of my listeners, and I've been making a song named The Good in Me. And it's not faith-based or Christianity, it's just a song about me. If you're Christian or you're faith-based, there's no offense to this at all, but I just want to make sure that this is a song about me, just me, myself. It's called The Good in Me and will soon be released on Apple Music, Spotify, and KKBox, and a lot of other platforms. But right now, it's still pending approval. So when it's done, I'll tell you guys, and maybe you can, if you have some free time, you can go listen to it and everything. So, should I just sing a little part of it? Okay, let's go. This is the good in me, the love I give for free, a heart that still believes, even when it's hard to see. Okay, that's it. Yep. Okay, so I know this episode is a little short, but we've got big news waiting on the other side. And of course, link in the description. Leave a comment below to tell me which stories you want to hear next. And link in the description below to the Reddit subreddit community for our podcast. And that's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening, and I really thank you guys because you would give your time to support a 10-year-old through a podcasting journey, and it's just so much to handle these days, even if I'm on summer vacation, but still thank you guys, and that's it for today's episode. My name is Ariel, I'm 10 years old, and I will see you next episode. Bye!